Now I've been working on this cylinder. If I would have had a press, drill press, I could probably get these holes more concise with these 4 studs right here. I've decided to use 2 stainless steel here, and then use aluminum here and here. And what I want to do is, since the studs right here are smaller, and I have such a very small sealing spot right here, I want to make sure that the head goes on like this, and it's just sitting up there. It has to be pounded on a little bit, which is fine, because then all the head work will work fine, and that'll work just really good. And after I get the head where I want it, and I'm going to put on this thick gasket, thick copper right here, and then I'm going to use this copper spray a gasket, and I'm going to put it all around here. I'm going to put it in the little divots, and this will give a good thing where the explosion of the gas cannot go out and up to the top here through the top studs. But just in case, I took some advice on the internet from a lot of you nice people and got some copper washers, and they'll be on the top of the studs right here to seal it. So I'm going to hone this out a little bit more. I want to thank Ryan for giving me a kind of a clue of what I'm doing, and all the rest of the people that have pitched in on the advice. I really appreciate it. You know, I know a lot about the little motorcycles, but I don't know everything. And I'm a man enough to say, look, I don't know, and you don't ask for help like everybody else. On the piston, I'm going to have to take off most of this front skirt right here, and these edges tend to knock. They'll knock right down in the front edges right here. I've taken pistons apart and I found that. I'll take that off, and then I'll take off this little edge here. Now the only problem with this is that this area right here is the front sealing face where the exhaust port goes. I have to make sure that I only take off so much that it's not going to hit on the downstroke in the engine, but that I leave enough meat on it that it's going to keep the exhaust port right down here closed on top dead center. And there's very, very little space to make sure that happens. But that's just what you have to do when you have a larger diameter crank right here. What it does is you got your piston up here, and when that crank rotates, it pulls the piston closer to the crank weights. That's why you have to take off some of the deal. Okay, that's how we're going so far on that one.